politics, business, sports, arts, music. Mike and Marty on the beat. Mike and Marty. Mike and Marty.
Good morning, Bellows Falls and Rockingham, and welcome to the feed. It's Mike and Marty. It's the day before Thanksgiving, November 24th, and today we have Jewelz and Pat with us, do some shop local stuff and talk about what they're doing and shop local small business Saturdays coming up. But first, Marty, with some local events.
Yeah, so at the Bellows Falls Opera House, it's the second week of Ghostbusters: The Afterlife. The classic movie tonight is Casablanca. I'm sure Mike will be going to that one. You seem
It's
like
one of my favorite movies.
You seem
It
like
is.
a Casablanca fan. And if anyone is looking for a place to go for Thanksgiving dinner, I'm very happy to announce that the Legion is doing their Thanksgiving dinner again this year. They didn't do it last year because of COVID. It is free. It is open to the public. They do ask that you make reservations. Doors open at 11, and then the dinner is from noon until 2. So if you're looking for a place to go, the Legion is open tomorrow, and they have fantastic food, and it's a great place for folks to hang out. So those are I kept my announcements short because I knew that we would have a lot.
You guys have a lot of stuff.
Do you want to show Jules' video first, or how do you want to?
Yeah, let's do that. Can we go to the clip first? I think people know of Jewelz, but this will show her place of business.
In living color.
Yes. So people see you around, but do you have like regular places you go now, or is it?
Mostly what we're doing or focusing on is we have a subscription going or catering.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're not in a building as per se as yet. So future goal.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So when you say you have subscriptions, does that mean people? How do people do that?
So you go on Facebook and there's a link, or you can go on Google platform and we have a link to Square, Jamaican Jewelz Square website, and then you sign up for the subscription. So if you are a single, a couple, for instance, Miss Pa, and you only want to do, so the box consists of 4 meals, and so for the month you get 8 meals. If you only want to do 2 meals at a time, you can also do that, and we call that the single box.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this part of your? Is this what you're calling your big up?
It is the big up program, and so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Normally it's feed a family of 4.
Okay.
But what I've come across even from last year is more people requesting, hey, it's only 2 of us. We don't want that much food. Can we do do 1 box twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the deal.
And maybe that's I maybe jumped the gun on this, right? Or
No, we do have a poster for that. The big up.
for the big up. That's good. We might see that. But
Yeah.
when did you start
There you go.
doing that? Because there's the information. I hope you can talk about it while they're reading it.
Yeah, we started last year due to COVID.
Yeah.
And the reason how we got into it, because we didn't know if the Our Eats program was going to continue, because it wasn't a surety. And so I had to think fast on my feet. What can I do to get my customers still getting Jamaican Jewelz and be safe? And so I came up with a subscription.
That's great.
Yeah,
Great
and
idea.
it really worked. People were really receptive
Uh-huh.
towards getting a bigger box.
So they go on your site and then they order their big up box.
Yes.
And then do they go to your house?
So
How do-
no.
how do they get-
So it's a delivery subscription.
Wow.
So our delivery system starts on Friday to Monday.
Uh-huh.
So it depends on where you live. Bellows Falls, across the bridge, Chester's. We have our location,
Mm-hmm.
and so we deliver. So we send out an email saying, "Hey,
Uh-huh.
today is Chester's Day for delivery. We're gonna start at 6 in the morning and we're gonna end at 1 p.m. in the afternoon."
Yeah,
And so
okay.
you put in the description box how you want it, how you want your delivered, non-contact or contact.
Mm-hmm.
You say, hey, put it in the igloo or put it on my deck, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, but you're no interactions. It's done
Oh,
safely.
that's really cool.
Yes.
So it's like the Bells Falls version of Grubhub, sort of. Like
Sort
of,
food
yeah,
delivery,
yes.
food delivery. We have our
There
own
you go.
independent,
Yes.
independent entrepreneur.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good. That is really cool. Because you were doing something a little bit like that, and maybe that's where I saw it was in Chester. That
Yeah.
what with the thing that they were doing on Saturday morning.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
different. So that was a drive-through farmers market.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it this year. I was talking about it.
Yeah.
That this year would be the 1-year anniversary. So you would place an order on Sign Up Genius.
Yeah.
And so you come through the market and you just say your name.
Yeah.
And we bring your meal, we put it in the back of your car, and you
Nice.
take off. And so Chester came up, and it was a brilliant idea.
Wasn't it?
It
I
was-
thought so too.
it
I
was-
wish. I don't know why they finished it because it was so much.
Well, I
was
think
sort of
it was
fun,
getting
too.
exhausted. It was getting
Yeah.
cold, and
was
it's
good.
not fun standing in the
Oh, I
cold
can
for
imagine,
2-3
yeah.
hours waiting.
for
So.
Mike
the
was in his nice warm car.
Yeah, when for me it was very nice because I was in my nice warm
Yes.
car and I could just drive through it
Yes.
and get everything. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
We should do it again,
Yeah.
Chester.
Chester, come on.
So tell us a little bit, for those that don't know you, Jewel, how did you get started with your whole business?
Well, so I moved to Bellows Falls 2007, so 2008, 9. I was living on Barker Street, and my daughter was a part of the community. She teenager then, and so somebody from one of her groups says, because they're always coming and I'm always cooking, they're like, why don't you go to the farmer's market? And so I was born at the farmer's market in Bellows Falls at the Waypoint. So that's how I got started with an 8x10 and an igloo, flights of stairs. But the passion is I love to cook, I like people, and that's how I got started at the farmer's market.
I remember that.
And now I hear you're looking to actually have a brick and mortar.
Oh, my. It's my dream. It is my nightly vision to be somewhere where I can grow, you know, and have people get more of Jamaican Jewelz. So I'm definitely looking for a reasonable little space. I don't want any grandier, just a cute little thing that works for me. So if you know anything, I'm looking.
Okay.
There you go,
Oh.
audience.
You hear that,
There you go.
audience? We're looking. Because it'd be great to have a nice.
Oh my, it's my passion. It's my everyday dream. I'm not only conformed to Bellows Falls, but I would love to be in my community. You know, I would love to give my community a little pizzazz of difference. And so I'm looking around.
And we certainly could use some variety in our restaurants.
we
I mean,
really
the
could.
more restaurants you have, the more variety, the more people that come.
Yeah,
So it
Yes.
benefits all the downtown merchants too.
Yes.
It does.
Speaking of downtown merchants,
Are we segueing? Or are we?
We are
I just
segueing.
wanted. She was telling me on the way. We were talking before the show. She did 500 meals.
Yes.
oh my God.
In the last for Thanksgiving, and
Oh
like
my gosh.
12 turkeys so far.
Yes.
How
So,
many? What's is the total number going to be 12 or is it going to be?
Well, so we are up to 15 today. So we are doing a Jamaican jerk turkey, something totally different and out of everybody's comfort zone. So we're doing a jerk turkey special for $60. You get 2 sides, and you come and you pick up your meal. So yeah. It's our
That's
second year.
great.
This year is better than last year. People weren't so receptive, but this year, our numbers have gone up tremendously. So thank you
good.
all.
You have a lot of fans.
Oh
You
my
do.
God. Yeah.
I can see the wheels in Mike's brain.
Well, I
too.
know, it's like-
I wonder if it's too late to order that. Has Sue
How
cooked
did you
something
know
already?
that? That was exactly what I was thinking.
I just knew.
That just sounded, and it's almost like I wanted to say word of mouth. I was going to use that, but
There's word of mouth gets me because sometimes the places I go, there's not even internet there, but people know
Yeah,
that Jamaican Jewelz. So it is definitely word of mouth around here, and
Yeah.
it does work. Let me tell you, whether it's good or bad, it works.
That's
Yeah,
great.
good. Yeah, right.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you.
You're most welcome.
We're gonna talk with Pat now? Because
Yeah.
Pat there's a lot of events coming
Yeah.
up. This is a big weekend, right?
Yeah, well, I'm wearing 3 hats. I'm wearing the Village Square Booksellers hat. I'm wearing the Bellows Falls Downtown Development Alliance Promotions Committee hat. And I'm also neighborhood champion for the Small Business Saturday for American Express. That I've done that since the event started. Bookstores started getting involved with that from the beginning. So we have, first of all, Plaid Friday is coming up. So this is instead of Black Friday. Plaid Friday means that you can support your local business by coming in to visit them. In our case, at the bookstore, wear plaid on the 26th and receive a 10% discount. So you have an incentive to come in. So some of the other businesses are doing that, or they have other specials going on. So it's just a way to make sure that you keep the business local, so that we keep our downtown thriving. It's amazing that we've only lost a couple of businesses during these COVID times. We've been very fortunate that people have been able to hold on. So the other thing that happens is Small Business Saturday. So that was started by American Express, and they've given out all kinds of little goodies that we'll have. So we have tote bags we've been distributing to the different merchants to give out. We have signage that you can post your picture on Facebook.
I can't put up
We
the
have,
days.
you can't put up the other days. And then we've given out window things, and we've given out about 40 or 50 of masks
masks,
with
yeah.
American Express. They're pretty comfortable to wear. So a lot of businesses are having specials, and again, it's don't shop at the big box stores, try to shop local, because that's our local jobs and our local people,
That's
and
right.
we want to keep it thriving.
That's who sponsors your local sports teams.
Exactly.
That's
Your
who
local
pays
raffles.
the people and pays property taxes for your
Well,
schools.
and I can tell you that the bookstore donates almost over $4,000 every year.
yeah.
So that's a lot of money that we're putting into the community.
It all goes around.
Yeah.
Yep, and we just gave a nice check to our place. So.
And I just wanted to shout out, because I forgot about it earlier, and you donated a prize to the Rotary and Wild Goose Players event, the cabaret last week, so that was very generous
And
as
it
well.
made $750.
It
All right.
did.
for
And
the
somebody
event.
got a cool vacation, so.
Yep. So that's Small Business Saturday, and then Sunday, we've always just called it Open House Sunday, but I guess in actuality, it's Artist Sunday. So go ahead and visit Sherwin Art Glass and River Artisans and Canal Street and Sugas Gallery and all the other galleries in town, and show them some love too. So that's kind of great. And then Monday, so Monadnock down in Keene, they kind of invented Plaid Friday, and they've also invented Cider Monday instead of Cyber Monday. So in the bookstore's case, I've always had cider from Allen Brothers and some cider donuts. I have to figure out COVID-wise how I'm going to do that, but we'll probably have that, and we'll have some specials going on. We do have a lot of autographed books, and I know people like autographed books, and I've tried to get in a whole bunch of different ones to go on. So our next event at the bookstore is something that's kind of special. We're partnering with a couple of hundred other bookstores, independent bookstores, to have a Zoom event with Atlas of the Heart, the new Brene Brown book. So this is something that Random House offered just to independent bookstores. You have to actually buy the book in order to participate, but we've sold many, many, many of her Dare to Lead and other books, so I'm sure that there'll be people that'll be interested.
How does the
in that.
event work, Pat?
When they buy the book, they get an Eventbrite ticket, and that gets them into the Zoom. It's kind of complicated. I did one for In the Heights, but nobody around participated. I do have one person who signed up so far. I don't know if I could have an event at the bookstore. It's December 2nd at 8 o'clock, so I could technically do it because I'm giving a ticket if people want to watch it. But Random House is really trying to sell books. That's what
Right.
they're trying to do. So it's not a question of getting in for free.
So is it is it actually, is Brene Brown actually on the?
She's on the Zoom.
Okay.
So she's going to be interviewed on the Zoom. And
Nice.
and normally, they would be doing this in convention centers and stuff like this. This is a major author that they're working with. So
But it's still a nice way for a person to see a major author, a safe way, and also a more accessible way than
yeah,
conventions.
rather than going to a convention center. And again, you could watch it. There's people, we have probably each book has been maybe 40 or 50 people have bought each book from us. So that's a way to get together with a couple of good friends. You want to buy a copy of the book to share, and then watch the event. So that's kind of exciting. Then the next event is December 10th, which is Ladies' Night. We've had this for many years. Last year, we were only allowed to have a limited number of people in the store. It was kind of awkward. We could only have like 6 or 8 people in a 2,500 square foot space. Normally, we would have 30 to 40, 50.
Oh, yeah,
I can
it's
remember
packed.
being wall to wall.
Yeah.
So we're kind of go somewhere in between. But remember, at Village Square Booksellers at least, we still require masks because we have elderly customers and we have children that come in. So we'll have a sale on holiday cards and books, and 10% off on clothing items and dishware. And again, come in and visit Bella. So
We
then,
actually, just not
We
to
have a-
interrupt, but
Yeah.
how about we go to clip? Because
Yeah, 'cause we have
Okay.
clip
we have a
with
clip. Your husband did a great clip for you.
all right,
And it features Bella.
there we go. Segue right into Bella.
Oh, I thought that was a corgi.
No, no, no,
that's
no.
Bella.
Bella Fuzz, we had a naming contest. So it's Bella Fuzz because she's pretty and she's fuzzy and she lives in Bellows Falls.
And she is big, so she is
Yeah.
kind of the size of a small
Well, no, no,
dog.
I
no, no,
know.
no. She's only 8 pounds.
But she's all her fluff.
She's all
Oh.
fuzz.
She's all
So,
fuzz.
anyways, you'll also notice that in there I have some Hanukkah things. I have menorahs and dreidels and candles and electric menorahs and regular menorahs. So this is the first time we've kind of ventured into that for all my Jewish friends, and they're appreciative of that because there isn't really anywhere else. Oh, and Hanukkah gelt. I forgot about the Hanukkah gelt. So I've been thinking about it for many years, and I just said, okay, time to do it. So the next thing that comes up is Saturday, December 11th, which is a big day in town. Mrs. Claus is going to appear. So she's going to read from Polar Express and other books at 11 a.m. and we'll have some coloring pages and a free ticket to the movie that we're sponsoring on the 15th. And it's kind of exciting. I don't know how many people we'll have, but if we have 4 or 5 children,
Nice.
we can set up tables and have them socially distanced, etc. So we're doing the Polar Express book. I think the Houghton Mifflin is sending us some little goodies to give out. So we'll
Oh,
have
nice.
some
Some
things-
swag.
Some swag, yes, yes, yes.
And that's also the day that's going to be a big event day.
Well, that's what I'm trying to talk about next. So Bellows Falls Rotary is sponsoring the children's movie at the Bellows Falls Opera House at 3 p.m. It's Abominable. And so that's the next up for that day. So 11 a.m. for reading aloud, 3 p.m. for the movie. And then at 5 p.m. we have the Parade of Lights. And we're also going to be lighting the Christmas tree in the new park.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So there'll be a whole bunch of things going on that night, and it's kind of exciting to see that happening.
And to sign up to be in the Parade of Lights, we're running out of time, right? Is today the last day? Or
Yeah, I think it's the end of the month.
I haven't been involved with that part.
it's coming up. If you
But
wanna
that
be
doesn't mean
involved.
that you can't come and sit,
Oh,
come to
definitely.
the
Yeah,
square and
definitely.
watch. So it's going to circle around. So then the next event coming up is, of course, Wednesday, December 15th at 7 p.m. when we sponsor the Polar Express movie. So tickets are $6, and they'll have the triple up and the big triple up or whatever they're doing
Super
there.
up.
Super up, okay. And then Friday, December 17th is not just men's night, and also Bellows Falls Third Friday. And it's the last weekend before the Christmas Eve shopping day, or last day to be open. So there's lots of other things going on. Most of the downtown businesses have events happening, and so that's at least from 4 to 8. Some of us will stay open later if there's people. I'm not going to kick you out. So that's kind of what we're planning to do. And again, December 24th, Village Square Booksellers always stays open until 5 o'clock. So
And you can get, as last week we had Betsy on, she had a copy of the Shop Local card, and just to remind everybody that all of the, all of the downtown merchants are participating, right? All of
Yeah.
them. And to bring your Shop Local cards, get them stamped, and you can win prizes, because you all have to donate.
yeah, we have
Prizes.
to donate raffle prizes. And the other thing is that we have a catalog, a holiday catalog that's gone out in the mail. I'm hoping people will get it this week. It's been delayed because of Mike and I were talking about shipping problems. They had some printing problems, so the indie bookstores are a little upset because
Oh, yeah, because
it's
Yeah.
a major advertising cost for us. But it is on our website. You can find a link to that. And if you got our email newsletter yesterday, there's a link right in the front on that. So.
Great. All right. Well, we're sort of running out of time here. This has been great. Thank you guys for coming on, and thank you.
Good to see you, Jules.
Good to see you, Miss Pat. Thanks for having me, everyone.
Yeah.
So let's just quickly, what's the best way to contact you, Jules? If someone wants to do the big up, or if they want to do catering, what's the best way to contact you?
So best fire way for me, you can do Facebook because everybody's on Facebook. If not, you can Google. I have a Google platform, or you can call 802-380-7322, and you can get in touch with Jamaican Jewelz Catering.
Awesome.
Sounds
Pat?
good. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously villagesquarebooks.com. Our website traffic has increased.
That's
From
good.
doing $3,000 a year, we did $30,000 on our
Holy
website
cow.
last
Nice.
year. And we're not doing as much this year because people can come in the store.
Right, right.
But it's still a major platform. A lot of people are looking online, 8 o'clock at night, they're looking online, picking out a book, and then they come in and pick it up the next day.
Nice. That's
So
great.
that's the way to go.
All right. Well, that's
Thank
it for
you.
this week, and thank you guys for coming.
Thanks
I
for
hope you'll
coming.
come on
Thanks for
again.
having
Good
me.
luck finding a storefront or a place to be, and yeah.
Put it in the universe.
Exactly, and put it out on the feet, and I'm
That's
sure
right.
someone will find.
So everybody have a
find
wonderful
you.
Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks, Alex, for coming in on your vacation.
News, politics, business, sports, arts, music. My